Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Gemini from the new moon on the 10th of March 2024. So I'm going to shuffle your cards. I'm just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. So let's have a look at what's going on here. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And your card is the Death card in the reversed position. You may actually be wondering whether it's the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end, okay? But with the Death card in the reversed position, it's showing there's some unfinished business here. Okay, but it's like you've reached a kind of sort of brick wall. You know, you're wanting something to move to the next level here. So it could well be that you're wanting more commitment or more certainty around a situation. But things just seem to be stuck. Okay, it's a bit like being in a computer game and you're trying to get to the next level, but you've gone too fast or something's gone too fast. You haven't picked up all the pieces. And things can't move forward. So what that means is that someone needs to sort out something first of all. Okay, once these things are sorted out, then things can move to the next level, but it can't. You know, you can't move there until these things have been resolved. Card crossing. Yeah, I mean, I've got the 5 of Wands in the reversed position. Strong sense that something here has gone from bad to worse and from the frying pan and into the fire. I do sense there could well have been some heated arguments. Okay, there's a lot of kind of like game playing going on here. There's also been a lot of arguments. It's like you're trying to build something and things can't be built until they move to the next level. Okay, it's like a situation where it's kind of sort of stuck in first gear. Okay, it has plenty of legs, but something needs to be sorted out first of all, and then things can move like to second gear, if you like. So in the past, coming to the present, I've got the Strength card. It shows that you've had to be so strong around this situation. Okay, a strong feeling that things have been thrown at you from all different directions. Okay, there's been a lot of things said, there's been a lot of things done. That's caused you a lot of like distress, okay? But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and you are becoming much stronger in spite of what's happened here, okay? It is very much this feeling of sinking or swimming, but you're shown to be swimming. That's the overall energy which I get here. It's a very karmic card as well because of the number 8 and also the infinity symbol. So there could well be a lot of like pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, this coming and going type of energy. There could also be like this inner conflict, you know, where your heart is wanting to stay, but your mind is trying to move forward, and this is causing you to kind of feeling very kind of sort of mixed up inside. Okay, you're not sure which way to go, but you're hanging in there. Okay, you are being strong. It's like inner conflict which you're experiencing here, but you are working through it. So let's look at the next card, which looks more forward, which is a Fool card in the reverse position. This is going to go on for a while, okay, because the Fool card usually is about a fresh start, but it's not, you know, it's reversed. So it is very much sticking with what you have, okay, and trying to work through what you have. So rather than like a sort of build and come down and like sort of rebuild, it's like just making some alterations. So perhaps a bit of paintwork needs to be done. Something needs to be decorated, but it's more kind of sort of like symbolic that some changes need to be made or some fine tuning needs to be made, okay? And I don't sense it so much around you, but someone else. It's like you're waiting on somebody. That's what I get here. They need to make some changes. There are issues around them which need to be like resolved, but things are stuck at the moment because of that. But you do kind of sort of hang in there, and you kind of, you know, things don't change. You know, it's not like completely just letting go and then just cutting yourself off. You're kind of sort of hanging in there. That's what I get here, okay? Your goal card here is shown by the Seven of Swords in the reversed position. There's a strong sense here of something untoward that went on here. Okay, there could well be some trust issues. There could have been like a sort of third party or some cheating that went on. It's also known as the Thief card as well. So someone may have taken something from you, but sometimes it could be your heart. So it can indicate a broken heart. So your goal really is just to move, away. You're wanting to kind of sort of build up, kind of sort of trust again. You're wanting to kind of sort of rebuild your life in some respects. You're wanting these changes. Okay, so it's kind of sticking with what you have in a sense, but making changes around what you have. Okay, so it is very much about fine-tuning things. That's the energy which I get here. So you're already here with the card in the subconscious, which is the Emperor card. It's showing you kind of, again, it's this strength, this inner strength which you have. It may not seem like that with all what's going on around you, but it's a bit like being on a Titanic. You're in the band, the ship is sinking, you're still playing. But there's a lifeboat waiting for you. That's what I'm being given here, okay? But you still keeping on. That's what I get here. And you are building up this inner strength, okay? And as you become stronger and more secure, then things on the outside will become more secure for you as well. So the card in the advice position is the Four of Wands. It's interesting. We've got a 4 here and a 4 here, which is all about security. It's all about stability. It's on the way. And the advice really is just to carry on doing what you're doing. Just work on yourself. And it could well be that you need to kind of sort of step back from the situation, take some time out. In fact, if you step back, you'll gain more clarity and you can see what needs to be done. It's like not being able to see the wood for the trees, but once you step back, you kind of sort of see the bigger picture and what's really going on, and then you can see what needs to be done. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position in the here and now, which shows things being unsettled. It's like something has come crashing down here. You were kind of sort of building something, and I do sense something was said or something was done, something was revealed, and you kind of sort of went back to square one. It's like being stuck in this kind of sort of first gear. You're wanting things to progress, but first of all, something needs to be resolved here. It's not over. It's like the end of the beginning. That's what I get here, okay, with the Death card in the reverse position. There is some unfinished business, but before things can progress, something needs to be resolved. So your hopes and your fears is shown by the Three of Wands here. I mean, I do see this vision of you like tethered to a rope. It's like an animal's kind of sort of going around and around and around, but there's no grass left. So you are going to kind of sort of break free. You will see what needs to be done here, okay? In fact, I do see that things will move to the next stage. And I'm being given within 3 months here, though there will be improvements along the way. There could be a house movement coming up and a holiday or trip as well. Then the final card is the Page of Wands in the reversed position. Yeah, it's not easy. There could well be, I like get this feminine energy, okay, which could be male or female, who's being very much like sort of interfering. I just get interference with them, okay, them sticking their oar in where it's not wanted, them doing a lot of stirring, and it could well be that they've been the main problem here. Perhaps around another person, but it kind of sort of affects you, okay. It could be around a love interest, but they're shown to me no longer be a threat, okay. It's like they kind of sort of drift off. They don't bother anymore. It's like they don't get a reaction, so they've got nothing to rise to. So it's very much about this breakthrough which is coming up for you. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. There's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. Thank you.